Even though I haven't done one in a while, Andy decided to send me entirely too many fragrances to review. I'm going to try to lift these without dropping all of them, but as you can see, there's a lot of them, guys. There's 9 of them. 9 of them, Hanny. 9! Thank you, bro. Let's talk about these, and you guys can pick out which one I review first. Stay tuned. What's going on, folks? My name is Joshua. You should already know that, and you should already know that this is your channel. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to everybody. This is your channel, man. ScentSense. All the loyal subscribers, the people who continue to watch, the sensations, people. ScentSense forever! And to all you new people who are maybe checking out the channel for the very first time, stick around. The weather is nice. We love you over here. Today we'll be talking about the House of Alexandria. Hanny, the good man from the House of Alexandria, the owner, creator, and the distributor, and the establisher, the guy behind the brand, sent me 9 bottles, man, and he told me, I want you to just talk about whichever ones you want to talk about, and if you don't want to talk about them, don't. They were just a nice gift from him. And at the end of the day, that's one thing I like about him compared to a lot of people who try to send people who make videos. One thing I like about him a lot is he doesn't pressure you. If you don't make videos, no big deal. If you do, cool beans. I'm gonna quickly go over all 9 that he sent me, really quick, couple notes about it, and then you guys can tell me which one you want to hear about first. The very first one is going to be Dear Gabby. I don't know if y'all seen his newer boxes, but it's kind of cool. I'm not a huge fan of the cardboard insert. I wish this part matched this part. But I mean, as far as a clone house, it's probably the best packaging for the price that you pay. At the price point you pay, the fact that he has such nice packaging is kind of befuddling. Enough about the packaging. The fragrance is Dear Gabby. It is their interpretation of Gabrielle by Chanel. I don't know if you guys know this, and I've talked about it in previous videos. They offer designer scents, and they also offer designer female fragrances. We all know that when it comes to designer fragrances, especially female fragrances from the House of Chanel, they're quite pricey, and they're really hard to find on the gray market. So when it comes to this one, I'm hoping it's really, really good. Apparently it smells just like it. A lot of people have been bragging about it. People who have smelled it. Guys, you should definitely get this for your ladies if you're looking for something. And I'm gonna have a code for you. It is SS20. That's right, I'm gonna throw it out now, I'm gonna throw it out later. SS20. If you go ahead and order and you use that code, you'll get 20% off your entire order from the House of Alexandria fragrances. No, I don't get a cut. No, he doesn't say, Josh, I sold 472 bottles because of you. Here's $100 million. That doesn't happen, guys. I get a few free bottles and I get to promote a friend who's trying to grow a brand that helps people who can't afford expensive as hell fragrances. So at the end of the day, it's all cool. Next up is Deep Blue. It's a fragrance that a lot of people are loving right now. I'm kind of late to the party. Again, I was sick, guys. It's supposed to be, I think, Aqua Universalis from the House of MFK. It's supposed to be a great, great summertime fragrance. I did spray it on the inside of the box. It's very, very pleasing. I think so far it's my wife's favorite from all the ones I received. I do have a couple that I like better. I'll get to those later. But if you're looking for a good summertime fragrance from the House of Alexandria, apparently this one is rocking. You want to hear about it? I'll talk about it. Let me know. Now guys, I'm grabbing these at random, so when I open them up, I'm talking about them the second I see them because I don't know which one's which. This is Tuscan King. This is a blend of my favorite fragrance from Alexandria, which is Bitter Soft, and their fragrance, which is an interpretation of Creed's Aventis, which is Brasilia. This is pretty much Creed Aventis and Tuscan Leather together. Guys, I gotta admit to you, this is probably one of my favorite fragrances from the house, and it's pretty much pushing Bitter Soft closer and closer to the edge of not caring anymore. This is really, really good. This is something that I'm gonna be wearing a lot of in the coming months. You wanna hear about it? I'll talk about it. I may talk about it anyway. Another one that's a clone of a designer fragrance, but a discontinued designer fragrance, is Counterattacks. Not a big fan of the name. Told that to Hanny. It's apparently Victor and Rolf's Antidote. Antidote, if you don't know, is a fragrance that a lot of people in the community really were upset that got discontinued, and it's really hard to find, and it fetches over $100 a bottle. Apparently it's aromatic, a warm and spicy and woody fragrance. I'm gonna spend some more time with it. I actually had a bottle of Antidote a long time ago. I just don't remember what it smelled like. I bought it in a bargain basket at a place called Drug Emporium. They were getting rid of it. Alas, it's pretty good. Let me know if you want to hear about it. So Tom Ford has a fragrance called Lost Cherry, and Hanny wasn't very subtle with his. Fructus Virginis. That translates roughly to fruit of the virgin, aka the cherry. Sorry kids at home if you heard that, just gotta call it what it is, and that's what it is. So this is a super, super, super sweet fragrance. I did spray it on the inside of the bottle. I do quite enjoy it, and I will say this, at first spray it's pretty strong, but as it starts to wear and as you had it on your skin longer, really good. Another one that is often sold out, another one that a lot of people love, the fragrance is called Brasilia Privé. If you're familiar with the house of Parfums Vintage, you have Pineapple Vintage Intense, Pineapple Vintage, and then you have like Emperor, and ones like as they go, they get even better and better, and they're closer to like maybe fancier or better or more strong or more hard to find batches. This is pretty much Alexandria's answer to that. This is their version of Brasilia, which is their version of Aventis. It's supposed to match the older batches, the better batches, the stronger batches, the more birch field batches. This is supposed to be the bomb.com, and I gotta admit it's pretty good. Brasilia Privé. So this is one that I'm kind of excited about. It's a bigger bottle, so it's cool because I'm gonna wear it a lot. This is Hanny's answer to his people. People ask and he does it. This is his version of a designer classic, but apparently it's gonna last a whole lot longer. It's gonna be a lot stronger, and apparently everyone's loving it so far. It's called Homme Classique. This is their version of Tommy by Tommy. A lot of people's big complaint about Tommy by Tommy is the newer ones are super watered down compared to what you had back in the day, and it's not something that lasts very long. This right here, supposed to be beast mode. Haven't been able to really wear it, but from what I've smelled by spraying it on the box, it's really close. Not saying exactly close, but it's pretty close. Now this one is pretty darn close. This one's really scary close. This is Interplay Extrait. Interplay Extrait is Hanny's version of Baccarat Rouge 540 EDP. If you know what that is, sweet, cotton candy-like, burned sugarcane-like fragrance. This is something that everybody and their mama clamors for in the fragrance community. I haven't had a whole lot of experience with this one yet, but from smelling it, first whiff, it's pretty close. Baccarat Rouge 540 is not my favorite anymore. I definitely like Spirito Fiorentino from the house of Tiziana Terenzi more, but for what this cost, good value, guys. Can't lie. Last but not least is a fragrance that's supposed to smell a whole lot like a very rough named fragrance from the house of Tom Ford. That is Beep Fabulous from the house of Tom Ford. The fragrance we're talking about from Alexandria, Funtastic. The name's kind of different. I see where they went with that. It's supposed to be really, really close. It's a leather-based fragrance. I haven't smelled Fabulous yet, so I'm only gonna base my opinions on this one if I talk about it on this fragrance. So I won't be able to tell you how close it is. I won't be able to tell you how accurate it is. I'm just gonna tell you if I enjoy it or if I would wear it. So guys, those are the fragrances that I received from my buddy Hanny over at the house of Alexandria. So if you wanna hear about one of these fragrances, got one in particular you wanna hear about, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, and whichever one gets the most comments, I will review. Again, guys, I have that coupon code. It's good all the time. You should go use it if you want to try one of these. You just want to got an itch to blind buy, and maybe one of these fragrances I told you, which is hard to find because it goes sold out, which is like Brasilia Privé, Interplay Extrait, Fructus Virginis. Those fragrances that tend to come and go because people buy them out like hotcakes. Go use the code 20% off SS20. Go ahead and use it, guys. It's gonna be there. And go buy you some goodness. All right, guys, that about does it for me. Go ahead again, like I said, leave a comment in the comment section below. We'll pick whichever one is talked about the most. I will talk about it and let you know my thoughts. We'll go ahead and give away a bottle or two, or maybe even 3 of that fragrance that you guys choose at the most popular one. So make sure you leave a comment below if you want to have a chance at winning that fragrance once it's reviewed. All right, fellas, if you aren't already subscribed, and ladies, you too, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to subscribe to the channel, no hard feelings. But if you do subscribe to the channel, or you already are subscribed to the channel and you haven't so, ring that notification bell. That way when my fragrance reviews come out, you will be the first to know. As always, and most importantly, I'll smell each and every one of you later. Peace!